Paul Rudd
Paul Rudd
sneaks
is in it. Yeah, Paul Rudd is stealing this show. Looks good. And the other thing I want to say, back up a little bit, is these kids, they're Egon and Janine's kids. They look like Egon and Janine's kids. Am I wrong to say that? They look
That's
like
great.
they could genetically be their biological kids.
Great casting. Is that not great casting?
But sorry, they're their grandkids, but they look like they could be their kids. But yeah, great casting. Absolutely. Pretty cool. I'm going to say, though, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit hesitant because it looks good. And you can't really tell with these trailers, but it also looks like it's got a lot of fan service. So, I mean, and you're got to have that. You're going to have that for something like this. But there's a delicate balance where it's a little bit too much. A little bit like, to be honest, The Force Awakens probably crossed a little bit too much into that. And that's a good comparison. This is what it reminded me of, is The Force Awakens, is a little bit too much fan service in The Force Awakens. Some people loved it. It put me off a little bit, even though I love The Force Awakens. And there's an opportunity for them to go a little bit too far into that.
Yeah, but also at the same time, we just want to see the ectos and then, you know, you're doing a little fan service, but it's the trailer. You got to get a little. I don't think they'll go full fan service. I hope not.
Well, even like you said, they just want to see Ecto 1. Well, that's kind of what I felt like is in The Force Awakens, they had these new characters drive the Millennium Falcon, and now they just have these new characters drive Ecto 1. It's just fan service. It's just, you know, hey, wouldn't it be cool to drive Ecto 1? And now these kids get to do it. I saw that kind of stuff, and I'm like, I'm not sure I'm on the ride for this.
Okay, hang on. The grandparents, like it's not like The Force. You should then hate The Force Awakens as they steal it, as they steal the biggest piece of garbage in the space world. Like when they steal the Millennium Falcon, it comes out of nowhere. They're just running. There's an explosion. We'll steal that one. Boom.
Yeah,
we'll go steal that one. That's fan service. This one,
fan service.
This one, you know, though, because it's Egon's grandkids. So you're like, yeah, you know what? If you go into your grandfather's old barn, he's probably got an old car in there.
You went with the station wagon?
It's the only one that had an engine.
I mean, also, like, we see Paul Rudd in the marshmallow aisle, and little baby Stay Puft marshmallows are walking around, and it's just, man, we played that note already. Do we got to play it again? You know, is it always going to be, hey, remember when we used to do this? We're doing it again. Hey, remember this? We put it into this movie again. Hey, remember this from this other movie? We're just recycling everything from the old movies and putting it in this one. You know, there are people who are going to love that, and that's the people who come for the fan service. I'd like to see something new, that they have something, and it does look like it's got a little bit of both. And I can accept the fan service. I can accept it as long as it's got a little bit of both. And it looks like they have something new to say in this universe. And I'm excited to see that, but I'm not sold on if that's what's going to happen.
I am excited because when they're showing this, then now it's getting, instead of getting, you know, 4 million views, it's getting 100 million views as people are like, you got to see the little Stay Puft marshmallows. Oh, you got to see the Ecto 1's got some rust on it. You got to look, you know, and then, oh, they're ripping it through a cornfield or a hayfield. Like the kids took it for a joyride. Like they took Grandpa's vehicle as what kids do. I'm really excited for it. I fan service, as long as, like you said, though, like I don't want the ghost to come back who was in the bottom of the library. Like we're done with that one, but yeah. Well, I seen Slimer. Was Slimer not in that one?
I feel like, I don't know. Between this reboot and the last reboot, I'm not sure if Slimer was. I don't recall Slimer being in this particular trailer.
Okay, maybe I mix them both up here.
I will say though that the entire trailer kind of does. I mean, you see Janine in it. You see, it looks like it's a completely clean break. Like they're not doing a reboot. It is a continuation of the original story. However, it looks like it's a completely clean break until the last scene when you hear somebody pick up that red phone and go, "We're closed." Did you catch who that was?
Mm-mm.
You didn't catch who that was? Oh,
no.
The last scene of the trailer is they pick up that phone and they go, "Yeah, we're not open for business." It was Dan Aykroyd.
We're closed.
Oh, there we go.
So we're gonna have these kids discovering these relics from, they find the trap, they find the what is the Egon or the meter that detects the ectoplasm or whatever. They've got all these relics. They find Ecto One, and then finally they're watching the trailer on YouTube from this Days Gone By, and they're gonna finally get in contact with the OG, those who are left of the OG Ghostbusters. It's really cool. I'm excited to see it. I'm hesitant. I'm not sure that it's going to be what I want it to be, but we'll see. They've got my interest.
I'll be there on week 1. Day 1, I'll be there.